Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Thursday morning to you. We've been looking at this experience that Jacob has when he is camping out at this place called Luz that he ends up calling Bethel later on. And I want to look at verse 16 and 17. And this is what Jacob says. After he's seen this incredible vision of God in his dream, but this dream is very, very real. After he's seen this is his response to it. Verse 16. Then Jacob awoke from his sleep and said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it. I did not know it. Surely God is here, and I didn't know it." That's the first part that kind of strikes me about these two verses is not being aware of the presence of God. We walk in that same reality. Actually, the whole world walks in that same reality. God is very, very present. God is never not present because he's omnipresent, so he is everywhere. God is always around us. But are we aware of his presence? Sometimes we get the idea, like from this scripture, that God is only in certain locations. He's only here, he's only there, that kind of thing. That's simply not true. God is everywhere. He's present. Are we aware of that? Because Jacob was not. Then in 17 he says, and he was afraid. This brought some fear into him because this is God. What do I do, right? He was afraid and said, "How awesome is this place? This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." This is the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. He doesn't really know what he's saying. He's thinking that this is a very special place, and you have access to heaven from here. Now remember, Jacob's, at this point in his life, he's still a little bit of a scoundrel. He's looking to get an advantage on everything, and so I'm not exactly sure what he's thinking about as far as access to heaven from this place, where he's going with that. But he's right. There is access to heaven here. We talked about this earlier in the week, that the stairway, right? The stairway, they're going up and down for heaven. The angels are going up and down. Well, Jesus talks about that in John chapter 1, I believe. We looked at it on Monday. Jesus is that stairway. The stairway is actually Jesus, and Jesus is the gate of heaven. He is our access to the Father. He is our access to heaven. Through his sacrifice on the cross, we can boldly come to the throne. We can boldly come to God. So Jacob is right. He is right. This is the gateway to heaven, but it's not a location that's special. It's not, you don't have to go to Israel and go to Bethel and you say, "Okay, I'm finally at the gate." No, you don't have to do that, because again, God is omnipresent. You can actually seek God exactly where you are right now, in your living room, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, wherever you're watching this. You can seek God right now in that place, because that's where God is. And when you seek Jesus, he is the gateway to the Father. He is the gateway to heaven. You have access to our Father in heaven through Jesus Christ. What a great privilege we have to be able to enter into that gateway. So there you go. There's the reading for Thursday. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Have a great day tomorrow as well. And thank you for watching. We'll see you later.